Hello everybody, welcome to my channel today and Happy New Year! This is my first video that I have filmed in 2019, so I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season, New Year's Eve, all that kind of stuff. I have taken down all my Christmas and my backdrop has removed some of the Christmas items as well, so I need to fix it up for January. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but it's a work in progress. So I thought I would recap with you guys my 2018 New Year's resolutions and how I did, and then I'll share with you what my 2019 one is going to be. But first things first, I just want to do a tiny little bit of housekeeping, and it is in regards to a couple of you have asked me or requested for me to do a Christmas gift unboxing, whatever, share with you guys what I got for Christmas basically. So I have actually decided I will not be doing that, and I just wanted to address that because quite a few of you did ask me, and I just want to explain why I'm not going to do it. First things first is one of my main gifts actually broke. My husband surprised me with this neat little camera, video camera kind of gadget that I could use if I did plan to vlog in the future. As of right now, I won't be. But I can use it on vacations and things, and it is a video camera that is handheld, which was quite nifty, and it was dead on arrival. So we did send that back, and I will be getting a new one when it comes back in stock. So that's one of the reasons, and a couple of the things too are in the wash because I did get a few clothing items and PJs, and I've worn them all, and they're in the laundry. Some of the items I did already share with you guys in my gift guides because some of them were gifts that I kind of had wrapped up and put under the tree for myself or were on my wish list. And I did also share with you guys I got the fox earrings, yay! But the last reason why I'm not sharing is I personally don't enjoy like, for example, wedding gift openings. I just really don't enjoy them, and I find them a bit tacky. I'm sorry, but you know, some people, it's a private thing of what somebody wanted to buy for you, and I just don't feel it needs to be shared all the time. And some of the people that have bought me gifts maybe not necessarily want me to share them with my channel, and I have to respect that. I just find sometimes, for example, I went to a wedding once and it just totally turned me off when they did a gift opening. You know, she would open things like a picture frame and was like, oh, thank you so much, and you know, it was all nice. And then a group of people had teamed up together and bought them a digital camera, and that was like when digital cameras first came up, and they actually jumped up and ran and hugged the people that gave her the gift. So it just made the people that had given the picture frame feel like, so I guess our gift wasn't good enough. And you know, everybody has different budgets, and maybe they don't know you that well. I mean, there's a million things. So I just decided, I hope you guys understand, because I know a few of you did ask, so I just did want to address that. So I will not be doing one, but if I did receive some beauty items, you know they're going to be coming up in my channel, and I will be mentioning them and sharing them with you guys. So let's get on to my 2018 resolution and how I did. So if you're not familiar, last year I did a video, and I did kind of follow up throughout the year. I decided to do a sample use-up challenge. Now, I've been shopping at Sephora for years and many other places, getting beauty boxes, subscription boxes, all that sort of stuff, and I accumulated a lot of samples. So I just stuffed them into a shoebox, and I just essentially hoarded them. So last January I decided to separate them all in boxes. For example, here's my fragrance one. I did all my drawers in my bathroom and separated all the things by cleansers, toners, eye creams, masks, all that kind of stuff, so that I knew what I had, because that was half the problem. Is I would think, oh, I'll do a mask tonight, and I'd go and look in this jumble mess, and I had no idea what I had, so then I would just use my full-size product. So by decluttering and arranging everything in a much more organized fashion helped immensely. So I definitely did really, really well with that. With the skincare, however, I did taper back on that because I ended up getting a lot of breakouts because I was mixing up all different creams and lotions and all sorts of stuff, and I do have acne-prone skin. So that one I didn't really accept a lot of skincare samples, or I decluttered them or gave them away and all that kind of stuff. But One of my big ones was fragrances, and also I had so many full-size fragrances, so I kind of did a no-buy. It wasn't perfect. I did buy a couple of rollerball, like sample travel-sized ones for holidays and things like that. A couple from Tom Ford over the summer. But all in all, I think I did really, really well for not buying fragrances, because normally I buy a lot. And I did treat myself to one at Christmas. And I got the Chloe Nomad, so that was kind of under the tree / I bought it kind of thing, but I gave it to myself kind of as a Christmas present. So I think I did really, really well with that. I did really, really well with hair care. I did finally get through all my shampoos. I had so many full-size shampoos. I just had like half-used bottles of all sorts. So I got through all of those, and I actually was able to purchase a full-size shampoo and conditioner. I bought the Moroccan oil because I'd gone through all of them. I'm still chipping away at styling products. I have so many half-used bottles of things, so I'm still on a no-buy for that, with the exception of dry shampoo and mousse, because those two things I do go through quite frequently. But all the other styling creams, oils, all that stuff, I'm still not buying. And I think that pretty much was it. I did have a few little makeup samples, but I don't really accumulate a lot of those. And if I do, I use them pretty quick. Like I got a couple of the Anastasia brow wizzes and all that kind of stuff, and quite a few mascaras that I'm still chipping away at as well. And I won't be buying any of those. So all in all, I think I did a really great job. I know this seems like a lot of perfumes, but the problem is as I was using them, I still kept getting more. So I do have a lot of these, and I still need to keep chipping away, and I am making more of a conscious effort to not keep buying full-size fragrances. In fact, for Christmas, I originally bought a gift set of Terra D, which I really, really liked, but it was a 100 ml bottle, a travel size, and I think body cream or something like that, which is just too much. So I did end up returning that one and bought just a small 30 ml of the Chloe Nomad, and I think that's a more reasonable size for me. So all in all, I'm super happy with how I did with that, and I am continuing to work on it. So my new resolution for 2019, I've been thinking about a lot, and I'm still not 100% sure how I am going to accomplish it, but this is the plan, is to start rotating my products more. I have a lot of palettes, in particular eyeshadow palettes, and you know, I'm just so attracted to eyeshadow palettes, and I'm always getting the latest, greatest, and then I use that for the month, and then another one comes out, and then they all just kind of go to the wayside, even though I enjoy all of them, but I just keep getting caught up. So I think the main thing I really need to do is stop buying eyeshadow palettes, but for now, let's just keep it an attainable goal, and I'm going to start rotating. So one of the things that I thought of how to do that was a gal I used to watch, Samantha Jane, I think her name is. She used to do a monthly beauty basket, and what she did was she had an acrylic container, and she would pull out maybe, let's say, 5 eyeshadow palettes, and she'd put them in there, and that was her stock for the month. She wasn't allowed to go into her drawers for anything else, and she would do the same with a whole bunch of products, you know, 2 or 3 foundations, a couple of mascaras, a couple of lipsticks, and those were everything she would use for the month, and she'd always share it with her viewers, and I really enjoyed when she did that, but I've noticed she hasn't been doing it anymore, so I don't know if she just isn't filming it or what, but I really, really liked that idea. But for space, I have so much stuff already on my desk here. I didn't really want a whole other acrylic container on top of my desk. I kind of want to keep everything neat. So I'm trying to figure out strategies on what to do. Maybe I designate one drawer instead and keep that as the things I need to rotate that month. Another idea I got from Kathy's Life. She is another YouTuber that I enjoy watching, also a Canadian. You should check her out. And she and I have actually become quite good friends because I don't know who started what, but I was subscribed to her and then she was subscribed to me, or vice versa. I'm not quite sure, but we like to chat a lot too because we're both from Canada, similar in age and with similar things going on in our lives. So she's a great resource for me, and we're kind of navigating this YouTube thing together. So she has an idea that she's going to, because she has the same thing, she has too much makeup, and she is going to pledge every week she's going to do a get ready with me on camera using new makeup. New makeup as in something she hasn't filmed with before. And I thought that was a fabulous idea. And she said, I can feel free to steal that idea as well. I just don't know if I could commit once a week to filming a get ready with me, but it's a very good challenge. So let's see what I can do. But I'm not going to promise it'll be every week, but I think that's a great idea. And that every single time I film something with you guys, I'm using different products that I haven't used before. Eyeshadow palettes, I know for sure I can definitely do that, and lipsticks. Foundations, you may get a couple of repeats, but I do also still have a lot of samples of those as well, so I could try out samples at the same time. So I think it's a really neat idea, and I am going to keep checking up with you guys so that I am staying accountable, because that is a big thing with New Year's resolutions, is you have to be accountable and find a way to be accountable. So I'm going to keep checking in with you guys, and like I said, Kathy's Life had that great idea of doing a get ready with me, so maybe that might be a great idea what to do. If you guys have any strategies for me that maybe you guys know of ways to try and rotate your makeup, what you do, I would love to hear them, because those are the only two ideas that I've come up with, and I don't think they're perfect for me, but they're definitely a good start. So if you have any ideas for me, or if you have an interesting New Year's resolution, I'd love to hear about it. So let me know in the comments below. And I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's, and I wish you all the best for 2019. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye.